Now, when did you first notice the repetitive stress problem?
I kind of noticed it when I had trouble carrying things, and pipetting for prolonged periods of time just became a little difficult, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tire easily, which was something I hadn't experienced before. I was aware that other people had had problems like that and never thought I would succumb to it, but quite obviously we are all human.
Right.
So when it happened, I was very quick to pick up on it, and I wasn't going to take any chances and keep on going. So I stopped everything and then started investigating into the use of electronic pipette.
Now, was this pipette the first electronic one that you tried, or had you tried others?
Actually, I had phoned round to several companies and asked the reps to bring in their pipettes, electronic pipettes, because I explained to them the problem, and I said that I wanted to try some before I made my mind up about which one I wanted to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had two other companies actually come in and drop their pipettes, and I tried them, and I was not very happy with the design or the the electronic programming that needs to go into it before you can actually start using the thing. And I wanted something that I could just pick up, press two buttons or whatever, and then just, start working.
Mm-hmm.
And the BrandTech Pipettes just basically did that.
So it sounds like there's two issues. One is how easy it is to use just in getting started and working with it, and the other is the actual design mechanics of it. Now, what was it about the design mechanics of the other one that didn't work for you?
Okay, so in the beginning when I was trying to find the right pipette, it was very important that my hand felt comfortable carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that these pipettes, the two pipettes that came in, one had a very short body, which made it quite uncomfortable in my hand, and the other one had a lever on the wrong side, so it ended up ejecting the tip instead of aspirating liquid.
Mm-hmm.
So the design of the pipette wasn't something that I was very enamored with.
Right.
Whereas the BrandTech one, it's very easy to hold. Even if you have a problem with your hands, I found that, picking it up, it's very light, it's not top heavy, and it just fits in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like, it's part of your hand, really. I know it sounds corny, but that's what it felt like. And at that point in time, it was very important to find something that didn't hurt my hand any more than it already was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then what about the ease of use in terms of getting it up and running? You're saying, did you have to read a manual to use the one?
Oh, God, no. With the BrandTech ones, it was like 5 minutes. I mean, he handed them to me and that was it. I was off on my way.
Wow.
And the other ones were just like I would be pressing like a gazillion buttons. I mean, it might probably be because I'm far too stupid to deal with this this electronic things, and my husband would verify that. But it was just incredible. I mean, the BrandTech ones, I just got on with it as soon as I got them. With the others, I was fiddling here, fiddling there, and I was just, like I say, I just wanted something to start off very quickly with. And the other ones, I had to go read the manual before I could find out which buttons to press, and I really didn't want to spend time doing that.
One last question. Is this going to break their budget?
The pipettes that BrandTech is selling them is actually cheaper than any other electronic, not electronic or ergonomic pipettes that are out there. So it's the cheapest pipette around.
Wow.
I mean, your hands are far too valuable to get them screwed around by some, archaic pipette that's really, taking the bejesus out of your hands, really, because of the frequency at which we use them. These are the tools of our trade, and really, I think it's time for a change, for something that is much more, easy to use, and it doesn't tax your hands as much as the old ones do. So if people want to buy them, they really should invest in them, because it really brought me back into the lab. That's all I can say about these pipettes. If it wasn't for them, I'd really be suffering.